Welcome everyone to this tapping series, and today is all about moving through procrastination. We all procrastinate, and that can create a lot of restlessness in us and can keep us stuck in freeze response. So, in today's tap, we'll just move some of that energy, some of that stuckness, so that we can take the actions that we need to. So, we'll start by taking a slow, deep breath in through the nose, closing our eyes, letting out a big sigh through the mouth. And massaging underneath the collarbones now, our emotional well. And just arriving into this space, welcoming yourself into this present moment right here, right now, feeling all of your emotions, all of the stuckness. And bring to your mind the area where you have not been taking an action that you really need to. So what it is that you have been procrastinating. And just bring that area in your presence, in your focus right now. Taking a slow deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. Tapping on the center of the chest and repeating after me. I really don't want to. So what it is that you don't want to do. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Name it again. I can't get myself to. So what it is that you can't get yourself to do. I can't get myself to do what? Tapping in between the eyebrows, it seems so hard. Side of the eyes, it is actually very boring for me. Tapping under the eyes, part of me has been doubting my ability to do it. Tapping under the nose, part of me is unsure if I can do it. Tapping on the chin, all of this resistance to doing what? Say it again. Right here, right now, I accept this resistance. So just accept all of this resistance. Accept that you don't want to do it. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. But just accept the resistance right now. Tapping on the center of the chest. I really don't want to. And say it again. All of this resistance towards. Name the activity. Slow deep breath in. Big sigh. I accept that I have been feeling really resistant here. And maybe there is a good reason as to why I feel this resistance. I'm open to be looking at this from a place of curiosity now. So just look at this from a place of curiosity. Like, why could you be resistant towards doing this? Tapping on front of the ribs. Is it the tasks feels too much or too hard or too heavy or too boring, or have you been doubting your abilities to do that? Tapping on side of the ribs. Even though I feel a lot of resistance towards, name what it is. I choose to deeply love and accept myself anyway. Tapping on front of the wrist. Even though I feel a lot of resistance towards, name it again. And I never have to do this. So just give yourself permission right now to never have to do this task. Tapping on side of the thumb. I give myself permission to never have to do this task. And just let your body have it, just let your mind have it. Just for a moment, just let yourself know that you never have to do this task. Tapping on the next finger, I can relax all of this tension now. Tapping on the opposite side of the ring finger, and see what happens in your body. Is a part of you at ease knowing that you never have to do this? And is there a part of you which is actually tensed at the thought of never having to do this? Tapping on the opposite side of the ring finger. And now just intensify that resistance to never having to do that task. So intensify that tension that you might be feeling in your body, maybe some anxiousness, some fear, some worry, some restlessness. Tapping on the little finger, I never have to do what? Claim it, say it out again. Tapping on the karate chop point and feel into the part of it which feels at unease at the thought of never having to do it again. And let your whole body feel it now. So don't shy away from feeling. Let yourself feel the discomfort of it and intensify that by 50% now. Tapping all over your head, intensify that by 75%. Really take it there, really allow yourself to feel the discomfort. Intensify all of that by 100%. So fully feel it now. And now imagine that 1 month in your life passes by and you still don't do what you think that you need to do or what you really want to do. Tapping in between the eyebrows. Tapping on the side of the eyes. And now really just go there. See 6 months in your life passes by. Feel how would it feel in your body if you never went for it, if you never did that thing that you wanted to do. Tapping under the eyes. 1 year in your life passes by, and what has happened as a result of you not taking that action today? Allow yourself to feel it, witness it. Tapping under the nose. 5 years of your life passes by, and what has not happened as a result of you not taking that action? So what it is that you wanted to create but could not create as a result of not taking that action. Tapping on the chin. And now 20 years have passed by, but you never took that action. Procrastinating, delaying, getting distracted, numbing yourself. Tapping on center of the chest. And now all of your life has passed. Feel yourself on your deathbed. Your dying day, but you never took that action. You never took that leap. You never went for it. Perhaps there were some doubts, perhaps there were some fears, some insecurities, some excuses, some judgment, some beliefs. Tapping on front of the ribs. And how do you feel on your deathbed if you never took that step? Tapping on side of the ribs. And repeat after me. I can procrastinate this for the rest of my life. I can keep doubting myself. I can keep distracting myself. Tapping on front of the wrist. And I can keep avoiding this task for the rest of my life if I need to. Tapping on side of the thumb. And even if I never take this action, I'm still a good person and I'm still worthy of love. Tapping on the next finger. And regardless of that action, regardless of what you do or what you don't do, just give yourself this unconditional love and acceptance right now. Slow, deep breath in. Big sigh. Tapping on the side of the next finger. It's understandable that part of me doesn't want to take this action because, and just see how you might be protecting yourself by not taking that action. So is it protecting yourself from judgment, protecting yourself from the fear of failing, from rejection? Tapping on the opposite side of the ring finger. But it would really hurt my life if I avoid this for the rest of my life. Tapping on the little finger. Part of me is actually curious about what would happen if I took this step. Tapping on the karate chop point, but part of me is still afraid to take this step. Tapping all over your head. I choose to hold this resistance and fear in love now. So just bring love to this fear and this resistance, this part of you which is so reluctant still, which is still not sure. And just hold that part in deep love and compassion right now. Accepting it exactly as it is, this resistance, this pushback. Tapping in between the eyebrows, slow deep breath in. And with your breath out, let some of this resistance relax. Tapping on the side of the eyes. I really want to create what it is that you want to create, what it is that you want to do. Tapping under the eyes because, and list out all the reasons why you want to do that. Tapping under the nose, part of me wants to create, and name that action step. Tapping on the chin because what would happen if you did that? What would happen in the material world? How would things gain momentum? What would happen in your emotional world when all of that stuckness melts away, when all of that resistance melts away? Tapping on the center of the chest, part of me really wants to create, and name it again. I would feel much more at ease if I did it. It's possible I don't have to leave things for the last moment. And it's possible I can have fun while doing this. So I want you to imagine that task right now. Feel into all the feelings you would feel if you actually went for it. If you actually immersed yourself in the process without worrying about the outcome of it. But just devoted yourself to the action of it, to the doing of it. How would you feel in the creation process? And now imagine any one person that could also benefit from this if you went for it. Maybe it helps you support your family, or maybe it helps you support somebody else by the virtue of you taking this action. Tapping on front of the ribs. Slow deep breath in. Big sigh. It's possible I can do this task now. And it's possible I can have fun while doing this. Tapping on side of the ribs. It's possible it can be easier than I think. Tapping on front of the wrist. I can procrastinate for the rest of my life if I want to. But that creates a lot of tension and restlessness. It creates a lot of anxiety and fear. Tapping on the side of the next finger, and part of me just wants to feel more at ease. Tapping on the next finger, part of me wants to feel more expressed. And I'm worthy of feeling this ease now. Tapping on the middle finger, slow deep breath in. Big sigh. Tapping on the opposite side of the ring finger. This task is important to me because, and list out 3 reasons why this task is important to you. This task is important to me because. Tapping on the next finger. This task is important to me because. List it out again. Tapping on the Kraticha point. And it's possible, I'm ready now. It's possible, I'm ready now. And tapping on the center of the chest with your full palm, slow deep breath in. Big sigh. And closing your eyes, resting your palms on your heart. And imagine yourself now taking that step. Fully immersing yourself in that activity. And if there are any challenges that are coming up, if there are any roadblocks which are coming up, I want you to imagine that you have this certainty, this belief in you, which allows you to continue to show up despite the challenges, despite the block, despite the roadblocks and all the fears or the obstacles that might arise. Taking a slow deep breath in. Letting out a soft sigh. And gently whisper to yourself, I can do this now. I got this.